Hi, everybody. I am Nanette Florian, and I'm the founder of HearMusicAgain.org. And I am presenting radio for people with hearing loss. I have over 500 songs shuffling through my playlist, and we broadcast worldwide 7 days a week and 24 hours a day. So I used to be a musician, and I gradually lost my hearing to a severe level, and I got a cochlear processor. And my cochlear processor is wonderful. It's changed my life, and I'm back in so many ways. And I can hear the spoken word so well. But music is on a back burner for me, or it has been up until recently. And so once in a while, I would hear a song or some kind of a pure tone, and it would come through really clearly to me. And I would go, wow, I heard that. And so I began realizing that there is music out there that I can hear, but I just have to find it. So I began looking, and then I decided, well, why don't I just kind of put it all onto a radio station and share it with everybody who is like me. And so if you're someone like me who used to hear music and now it's distorted and difficult to hear, my radio station is for you. So what I would like to do is bring you to the website. So we're going to share the screen here. We're going to HearMusicAgain.org. And this is the home page, changing the way we present music to people with hearing loss. And look at all these people. They're so happy and relaxed, and they're not stressed about hearing things. They can hear it really well, and they're really happy. I picked that picture out. There I am. And oh, guess what? I actually have two radio stations because I wanted to put rock and roll all by itself on its own station. So on the rock and roll station, you will hear shuffling through, you'll hear rock, all kinds of rock, blues, and funky soul. And on the other station, which is WHMA, that is classic hits. That's everything else, like oldies, soft rock. That's where you would hear the Beatles. Well, you hear them on both, actually. You hear jazz, classical, movie soundtracks, musical theater, just everything. Just a lot of really great, crisp, clear music that you will hear song after song after song. You know how sometimes we hear a song, okay, so we hear something clearly, but then the next song is just a mess. So it's stressful. But on these radio stations, you can hear 24 hours a day, clear, clear, clear. And that'll change your life. It's really relaxing. It's great. Okay, so down here is where you can connect with me, my Gmail address. And down here, you can sign up for newsletters. So let's leave the home page and let's go to our first radio station page, where right now, see, I never know what's going to be playing next because these songs shuffle and it's never the same presentation twice. So here we are. This is WHMA, where it's the golden oldies and the soft rock and all that. And I did throw in a few operatic arias. So right now, this is Placido Domingo singing, and he sounds fantastic. Over here, so he's singing right now, Placido Domingo. This is the last 5 songs that were played. So right here, we've got Mario Lanza singing Danny Boy. This is a piano solo playing Somewhere My Love. And here's another operatic song. So, oh my gosh, I mean, there could be anything playing right now. Like I said, it could be Van Morrison, lots of soft rock, like it could be jazz easily, a classical piece coming in, but mostly it's a lot of oldies. You'll hear Elvis, but once in a while, because it shuffles, it'll bring in a little bit of a showcase of one kind of music. And right now it sounds like we've got some opera going on, but it's really wonderful. And I hope that doesn't turn you off, because you may not be an opera fan, but being a person with hearing loss, hearing this so beautifully, it's quite stunning. So like I said, anything could come along, and usually it's a more general mix, but that's what's going on right now on WHMA. Okay, now over here, Sunday mornings, I have a classical show from 9 to 11, and the classical music comes through really, really well, because nowadays they're recording classical very well. From 11 to 1, we've got jazz, Sarah Vaughan, just tons of stuff. It's wonderful. It comes through beautifully. And on Thursday nights, we have an authentic country, like the good old country, not the country that they're playing now on the stations, because now country is all full of reverb. Reverb is big, as you all probably know, and it's very difficult for us to hear through all those frequencies all over the place, and there's big piles of instruments playing. So, okay, so this is a reggae song that just came up. So like you see, it's a lovely variety of stuff. So now we're going to go over to WHRA. So all you have to do is click on the next page, and this is where you're going to hear rock and roll, funky soul and blues. Right now, it's the Meters playing Just Kissed My Baby. Now that's funky soul. Before that, you had Leonard Skinner and Freebird. The Grateful Dead were playing Ripple. Oh my goodness, John. Who is John? Well, oh, Michelle, Beatles. John is my brother, and he is your DJ, and he'll guide you through the playlists. And he's been a DJ for many years. He's got a great voice. John is also a person with hearing loss. So he's part of the gang here. Okay, so now all you have to do is switch back and forth if you like rock, and it's just a big shuffle of a lot of good stuff. It's kind of relaxing. It's very relaxing. Like, I have my laptop set up in my kitchen, and I cook and whatever I'm doing in there, and I'm listening, and I'm laughing, and I'm crying, and I'm so happy I can hear song after song. And it's just like, it's a new experience to someone who's suffered for so long, because all of a sudden you can even hear the next song. Oh my God, I can hear the next song. It's really fantastic. So I think it is. If anything, it's changed my life. So anyway, let's move on to the next page. And this is something new that I have just put together. This is the WHMA Dance Club. And what I've done is put up a nice disco ball, and I have put up 2 one-hour dance playlists of dance music. And it's very in your face kind of rhythm. You can hear it really well, and you can get the rhythm, and it's songs already, of course, which is important. So 1 hour for both sets. And I'm going to be adding more. I'm going to be adding more music all the way around. So that's really cool. And so, like, have your friends over and have a dinner party and listen to the classic mix of songs, and you'll be able to hear it right along with your friends, and they'll love it too, because it's just the best recordings of everything. Okay. And then move over to the rock and roll after and have a party, or go over to the dance club and start dancing. So, hey, I'm an entertainer. So this is what I do best: bring music and entertainment to people. So, okay, another page we have here is ringtones. So back in the day, when everybody was downloading cool, fun ringtones to their cell phones, I felt left out. And because every time I tried a song, it was just mushy and it wasn't worth downloading. So as a musician, I decided to create my own. And I got my musician friends together and went to their recording studios. So these are real people playing real instruments. And these are ringtones that you can download to your iPhone or your Android. And here is an example of the ringtones I made. The theme to Batman TV show, for release by Beethoven, In the Mood, Glenn Miller, Mission Impossible TV theme, and so on. I think there's about 9, and you're certainly welcome to download any of those to your cell phones if you'd like. Here's my news, blogs, all that stuff. Here's the store. Come on. The store is where you can get your Hear Music Again smiling Beethoven t-shirts. So you just click on Beethoven and here you go. And you're like in a separate place now. You're in the store. So men's, women's, all sizes. Here's the women's, kind of a nicer little, more feminine cut. Okay, so we go back. Yeah, we go back to the website and there's one more. This is my All About Me, where you can find songs I've written and produced, my movie called Beethoven and Me, which I would think you might find it interesting if you're a person with hearing loss. And also, you know, if someone wants to try to listen to what I sounded like when I used to sing and play the piano, I played a lot of piano bars and back in the 80s. So that might be kind of fun. It might be hard for someone with hearing loss to hear that though. So we're back to the home, and I'm going to stop sharing. Stop share. Okay, and here I am. And all I want you to know is that if anything, these radio stations have changed my life. I am thrilled. It's really put music back into my life. And so I hope you go to HearMusicAgain.org and try them out. Don't just listen for 2 minutes and say, oh, I can't hear it. Give it a chance. Look at the name of the song and give it a good chance. And then tell me, you know, write me emails and tell me what you think. So thank you so much for listening and goodbye.